Diversity is one of our brand pillars. One of your brand pillars? Where? Where? They think that all they need is a few sprinkles of color here and there.
I just wish brands would do better, and people as well. You know, this was happening again. I saw a lack of diversity. Now they just like threw in one black person and thought that was it, and thought that would make their brand more diverse.
The internet right now is so focused on some drama going on between 3 white people. Like, I poked my fun at it, but let it fucking go. Hey, yo. I don't know why I'm speaking on this. I know exactly why I'm speaking on this. Let me shut the fuck up. Speaking on this because more people need to speak on this, and the more the better. Just so that it can bring a little more attention and awareness to the fact. I can understand. I'm sorry, the lighting is bad. I'm sorry. When I have to talk about serious stuff, I can't concentrate. I'm gonna try my best. I feel genuinely, I'm not asking for your opinion on this, but I feel like that I don't have a right to talk on this certain situation because I've never been in the position that some of the people speaking about this are in. But I do have a right. Of course I have a right to talk on something that bothers me, something that needs to be spoken about. I just felt like I shouldn't be the one to talk about this. Like, I don't have a right to talk about this because I'm not a woman of color. I'm not a person of color. I'm Dominican, but due to the fact that my skin is lighter and it's white than most of the people in my country and you know where I'm from, I've always pretty much been considered a white girl. When I explain my culture, I explain my backgrounds, my skin color is always what's gonna be on the front, and it's always what's gonna be the first thing people see. I'm always gonna be a white girl. Even if my features aren't white girl-esque, I'm always gonna be considered a white girl from an outside standpoint. So no, I genuinely felt like I didn't have the right to talk on this topic. But then I did some deep thinking and I realized everyone has the right to talk on something that isn't right. Someone should talk about this and let it be known, and especially to my audience. My audience is so diverse, and that is what I love the most about this, that I can have fun making these videos, and that I'm also building such a different like environment, just such a safe environment for everyone, no matter who you are, no matter what color what you look like, what gender, like nothing on my platform, on this platform here, this account, nothing like that matters. And that's what I'm so proud of. To think that there was really, if you don't know what I'm talking about the dope situation, the thing with like all the girls coming out and speaking about this, about the diversity lacking in that department, where the girls didn't feel comfortable. When you have a company, and especially a company that speaks so much about like bringing girls together, and I'm sorry, I'm not articulating myself well, but I just heard a noise. Oh my god, sorry. I'm not articulating myself well, and you claim so much that you guys are one thing and you're not. You need to realize that diversity and adversity are two very different things. So let's start from my perspective on all of this. This company, Dope, got a bunch of girls to go with them on trips. The white girls are being understood more than the black girls, and it's weird speaking on this from a standpoint where I'm not even like there and I wasn't even like a part of it, but it just really, it sucks, and it hurts me as an individual, and knowing the type of person that I am. It hurts seeing that the black girls are the only ones speaking about this, but like the white girls were there, you know, and they could easily say like, well, I mean, I guess they don't notice it because that's part of the privilege, that you don't notice these type of uncomfortable situations for the other people involved. It pisses me off because every time I see that video of Danielle Perkins like crying, I just keep thinking to myself like, or like of Kiana, I keep thinking to myself like, if I was there, I feel like I would I keep seeing this image in my head like after watching the videos, and I just see myself like going down the stairs or going across the house and just sitting down with these like girls and just like hanging out with them, because I feel like honestly I would be better there than with these fucking, I don't want to bash anyone. I don't want to be a bitch, But like, I can't respect anyone who doesn't stand up for something that's so obvious and so like in front of you. And the funny part is, I'm gonna get into this right now, so I can just get it over with. The word dope kind of like rang in my head a lot every time it comes up. And I remember that when I was first starting off on YouTube, like that I got like 100,000 or something, or 200,000. I forgot what number it was. Who cares? But Dote actually emailed me about going on a trip to California, to Los Angeles. I saw this email and I knew about the app. Like, I knew that it was like this crazy app that like really big influencers. I know that Olivia Jade would like go on these, and like Emma Chamberlain would too. And so I saw that and I was like, yo, that's dope. They contacted me. Why the fuck would they want me there? What the fuck? But my initial thought was that I didn't want to be there. Like, I didn't really know, like, obviously I didn't know about the controversy with the app because it hadn't happened yet. But I just kept like telling myself, like, my gut was telling me, like, you don't want to be there. Like, the fuck? Like, what? For what? You're not gonna gain anything. All I would think was like, all you're gonna get from going on that trip is more followers, which who cares about that? A free trip, that's pretty cool. But like, and I also kept thinking like, no, if I go, I feel like I'm just gonna get judged by a bunch of skinny white girls, and I'm good. I just read that email and I felt different without even being there, which is crazy. Psychic abilities. I almost could have like helped a little, because I feel like in situations like that, and where white people are more respected or more understood in those areas, which sucks. In a situation like that, I feel like someone who has white skin, I could like help and just kind of bring light into that situation if I was there and I noticed it, which I know I would. Yeah, in a way, I'm kind of like so happy that I never got to work with that company, because it just seems horrible. Now they're definitely not gonna want to work with me, but guess what, bitch? I never wanted to work with you in the first place. But also, on the other hand, also kind of feel guilty, and I feel like I could have been on that trip, and I could have been on those trips, and I could have changed or fixed that trip, made it a little bit better for at least one person. So I don't really know how to feel about that. But I do know how I feel about what's going on, and I do know that I'm very passionate about it, and that it hurts me to see these videos. And Love from Leah Egg, I used to watch like years ago. To see that she's such a happy and like just cool girl, and see that happened to her also is just like it pisses me off, yo.
So if someone's brand is surrounded by their natural hair, why would you ask them to straighten it for a photo shoot? That makes no sense to me. Wouldn't you want Black influencers to come in and be themselves and bring that diversity into the images? Wouldn't you want different hair types in your photos? But if the pre-photo shoot activity is a blowout and everyone's hair is straight, that just looks like assimilation to me. That just looks like conformity to me, and that's not something that I would want to promote to young girls around the world. And I'm not saying that you need to hire people because they are Black, because they are Asian, because like, that's not the point I'm trying to make. But if diversity is one of the pillars of your company, then you need to be more conscious of the fact that not everyone is gonna conform to the whiteness that you guys are promoting, and that you guys are kind of emulating yourselves, you know?
And then Kiana's so fucking beautiful. She's so funny.
I'm telling my side of the story, and you can do what you want with it, but what you're not gonna do is tell me how to feel as a Black woman. You know, sometimes I think, what would Beyonce do? And she wouldn't take the disrespect, and I don't want to do it anymore. By being silent, I'm doing a misservice to the thousands of Black girls who watch me. That company basically pushed that follower goal aside for these certain girls so that they could have enough diversity and enough Black women on the trip. Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Verena, she just seems so fucking sweet. It's just, I just don't understand. I
Don't know if it was intentional. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, say it was not intentional.
Also, I like to think, but like also it would be fucked up, but like I like to think that maybe this company, with the white privilege, sometimes you do things that are a little bit selfish and you do it unintentionally. Maybe these people who run the business didn't think deeply about, you know, segregating a house would make them feel. I think it's just honestly a lack of a lack of knowledge. I want to say I think it's a lack of understanding. It's ignorant and fucking selfish. I want to say that it's unintentional. I want to think that it's unintentional. It's not someone like literally planning it out, like, okay, let's put the white girls on this side and the black girls on this side. It just make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much my 2 cents on it. I just feel like a lot of people are gonna say, why is she talking about this? Just support everyone. Leah made such a good point. If you agree with the fact that there isn't enough diversity on YouTube, just look at your subscription feed and just like, what color do you see most, or you know, could you be following different types of YouTubers? It's just, it all lies on you know, like, realizing. So I don't know how to express myself right now. I just wanted to talk about it because it's such a fucked up thing. That's all. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. If you're gonna claim to be diverse, you know, like, be genuinely diverse in your soul, where when you see someone in your soul, like just be diverse, where be accepting of everyone, not just, oh, let's throw her in so we could get a little more, you know, the black girl community, like be more genuinely accepting, like genuinely appreciate the essence of everyone, of every white girl, every yellow girl, every black girl, every color of everyone. Just appreciate it and accept it, and it'll bring the right people, and it'll bring the right audience, and it'll bring the right moolah, because people genuinely liked your app because it looked diverse, but like in reality it's not, and it wasn't. You can't just sprinkle some black girls in and be like, we got some spice too. Like, it's not cool. It's not cool. But whatever. Anyway, I love y'all. See you whenever the fuck I see you. And bye.
Make sure I can move, you know.
Strawberry. Ooh. See that shit on the bonnet?
You're rude. I just want to put on music and have fun.
That's not what we're here for. We're not here to have fun. Anyways, what do you think this is?
So yeah, without further ado, I am going to get into why I basically don't like you. We've got the marble detailing, y'all. I don't know how we finesse like this. Bro, what? It even has lights. It has lights. That's bouge, bro.
Like, I have my camera in my book bag, because if you know me, I always got my camera in my book bag. You know what? Don't know me. Because if you find me in person, you're going to jump me and try to take my camera, because I always got it in my book bag. So now I know not to bring my camera everywhere.
You all have something shady about you that you don't want people to find out, but I'm sorry, for today's video, I'm going to have to expose you. It's over for you.
Oh, baby. Oh.
Whoa.
I'll get it someday, but that's my attempt.
Everyone wants to do what they love to do, and everybody loves to be happy.
You better pick that up.
Yeah, I'm not rich yet. I still kind of need this money.